had surgery on my ACL 5 weeks ago. But all in all, I'm good, man. Happy. So
What have these last 5 weeks been like for you?
tough. Not being around my guys, hard. Not being able to play the game that I love. Not being able to travel. Tough. But the rehab has been going. We're doing what we're supposed to be doing to try to get back on the timeline that we talked about getting back on.
What made you want to join the team, like now specifically?
I finally got to fly. So, I think, I don't know, blood clot, blood thinner, all of that good stuff. I got to fly, so I was like, I got to go be around my guys. I don't give a damn where it's at. If I could be there, I want it to be here. So I'm glad that I'm in the District of Columbia.
How do you kind of keep your spirits up during this rehab process?
It's not all bad, I still get to tell people I'm an NBA player, so I'm happy about that. There's still some wonderful guys that taking advantage of their opportunity with some guys being down. That was me at one point back in my Chicago days, so I get very happy and it makes me smile when I see people play well. And then, I got my family around, kids are around, and then I just know that I'm working back towards something, so it all keeps it in perspective for me.
There's obviously so much that goes into a rehab with an injury like this. Do you have an idea, as we're sitting here right now, when you'd like to come back next year?
I do want to come back. We all know that. I can't say when. Obviously, as early as I can to help my guys win some games. But like you probably hear me say a ton of the time, whenever my body's ready, like this one of all other injuries, major, minor, whenever my body's ready, I promise I'm trying to get back out there.
Are you hoping to travel? There's only like 5 or 6 road games left. In other words, how attached are you going to be the rest of the way here?
I don't think that I can travel as often as I would like to, because I do got to be back to, do my daily rehab. All the flight can be good for the swelling and all that stuff. So if I can get on one every once in a while, I will. Other than that, I'll be settling down, knocking out this rehab.
Do you think if you do travel, you think you'll come up to the Bay at all?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I got to come back to the Bay now. And that's quicker than going from Southern California all the way over to D.C. But yeah, I'll be back in the Bay. I got a lot of familiar faces that I need to see.
What was experiencing the trade deadline like from afar, and how looped in were you on what options might have been available to the team?
Look, I'm not looped in like I always tell everybody. That's not my job. But yeah, you see where guys go. You see how guys are playing right now. So I'm sure that your next question is about to be answered. But I like the way JK's been playing. I think he's been doing well. He's smiling. He's playing at a high level. I would like to think that's what everybody wants from him anyways, whether they're in his team or whether they're here. They want him to be the best version of himself, I believe that.
You miss Buddy?
Yeah, man, it is. Look, it's a little bit more quiet around here without Buddy. But we still talk, as we always will. But yeah, his energy is definitely missed.
Was there ever a point to the trade itself, you were aware of what was going on, where you thought you might end up somewhere else?
No. Unfortunately, no, I wasn't too worried about it.
What's the next step for you in your rehab?
That's a good question. We got this like fancy chart hanging up on the wall to talk about week by week. Right now it's just getting the flexion in the knee, getting it to bend at the degree we want it to bend to, and then my next step is getting rid of these crutches. I'm supposed to be done with those at 6 weeks, so a week from today. I'll buy crutches, Nick.